What is going on, guys? Back with another video. Today I'm bringing an update on Dowge. DJI6930 has had a little bit of a sell-off and is currently on a dip. The question is, guys, is this time to panic, or could this potentially be a good opportunity to get in? Now, of course, guys, this did peak at close to 90 million, and now it is currently around 38 million in market cap. And potentially, could this be a good opportunity? Because nothing's really changed in terms of the community, in terms of that cult-like push that we've seen. Even though it's on a dip, even though it is down over 50% from all-time highs, the hype, the engagement doesn't look like it's slowing off anytime soon. I'm still getting loads of messages, comments on my videos, and the main thing with the project as well is that the you see these logos. This is sort of the two logos for Doge literally everywhere, right? The amount of different accounts that I'm seeing who have been messaging or who have followed me recently on X with these logos on essentially the Doge cult logos, whatever you want to call it, is insane. And it has come down in market cap to a level where potentially I might look to pick some up. All right, because as I've said before, guys, in terms of a community, in terms of hype, it's been a long time since I've seen such a strong narrative with this, right? So as I've said, 38 million has come down a bit. Obviously, it is still up massively from where people bought in early, but essentially, guys, in terms of the narrative, in terms of the meme use case, this is still there because you're still going to get people who are going to want to see this chart increase. They're going to want to see the percentage of the Dow Jones continue to increase in terms of DJI 6930. And as I've said, guys, of course, it is risky. Meme coins are risky, but when it comes to a meme coin, you want it to have that cult-like following, all right? I was watching Superman's video on it, and he was saying exactly just how important it is to have that community, to have, a meme coin that isn't just a meme coin, but is actually like a movement. And that is something that you are seeing with DJI 6930. He did post this as well in regards to the search terms. And, this is getting more searches than Bunk, than SPX 6900. And those are coins which are at much higher market cap, right? Into the billions of market caps. So the fact that it's getting a lot more attention, the fact that you're seeing people from SPX flip over into DJI, you're seeing people who are holding Bonk, you're seeing people who are holding Dogecoin, you're seeing a lot of the big players move over, and that's something which is massive. When you can get that fan base, you can get that community from other big coins, that is when you're potentially onto something big. Something else which is really interesting to see, and which I actually think is going to get quite a lot of use and people actually buying the merch, is apparently that Doge. I don't know if this is official or this is the official merch, but it looks pretty official to me. They did actually retweet this from someone here who I think is one of the holders of Doge. So they've got merch here, guys. You can get t-shirts, you can get caps, you can get coffee cups, mugs, you can get hoodies, you can get vests, you can literally get everything you can think of, and it all has all of this merch. It literally has the logos on as well. So this is insane. So you're soon probably going to see people, when you go out and about, you're potentially going to see people wearing this merch, and that is probably the best way to market, when you actually have that use case with people actually buying the merch. And again, this is going to be a way that they can improve in terms of getting potential revenue. So again, really interesting. They've got everything you can think of in terms of merch. So again, a very good touch in terms of getting a big and growing community on board. And then also you have this sort of community section, this group here, where you have all the members who continue to push this, guys. And as I've said before, this is a cult like meme. And it's something which I think, guys, this is going to be interesting. It is having a bit of a recovery currently, but I do think at this market cap, this is somewhere that potentially I might look to gain some exposure to this, because as I've said, meme coins movement, cult like meme coins are ones which I do see performing well. So of course, guys, none of this is financial advice. I'm not telling you to form a win. Of course, guys, this is still a very new coin and it has pumped massively, but when you consider, the market caps of, similar coins, similar competition, you've got the likes of Dogecoin, you've got the likes of Shiba, you can understand that the potential is here, right? With SPX at, nearly 2 billion. And again, these coins are going to continue to grow. I was getting some people commenting saying that I don't understand market cap. I understand that these coins are going to grow, but they aren't going to give you insane returns, right? If you think of something like Bonk, in my opinion, 3 to 5x max, something like SPX, again, potentially it can do a 10x. So again, it's all speculative. It all comes down to how well they can sort of hold up these levels, and it looks like they are starting to, have a bit of a recovery. It did come down to around, 33 million, but as I've said, it will be interesting to see just how this performs. But in terms of the community, guys, they are doing a good job in terms of pushing this out. This is everywhere. Every YouTube video is flooded with comments from Dowge, from DJI6930, and they really do believe that this is going to flip SPX 6900. And then you've got people who are also calling for 100x. So only time will tell, guys. Potential discount on this, potential entry. Of course, none of this is financial advice, but this merch touch here is really good, and I think it is really going to help push the narrative out there, guys. So hope you enjoyed the video on the update on Dowge DJI6930, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Are you panicked? Are you buying more? And ultimately, what is your target for this long term? Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you did, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon for the next video.